The journey to 24 hours of Nürburgring starts here. Well, it started actually like 10 years ago, but for this actual event, the first thing you need to do is sign up. So we officially signed up. Next thing what we need to do is to do our helmet and clothes check. We've done it already at the qualifying race, so actually the only thing we need to do is weigh ourselves. See if we're gonna hit 105 this time. Ooh, Cristal. N24 always has some gifts. Oh, everyone's a winner. That's it. We don't need to drive anymore. I mean, I already got my trophy.
And the box is actually nice, not like last time.
102.3, same as 2 weeks ago. So still holding it. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to the best kebab place.
Oh, perfect. How are you? All good?
Right now it is Wednesday, and today is Adenau Racing Days, which is basically a parade of race cars. So cars go on the Nordschleife, come off at Breitscheid, go through the main street of Adenau, and then go back again. It's going to be full of crowd. I'm super excited. Our team is here as well. Steve couldn't wait. He needs to get a pizza at Alibaba. I don't blame him.
I wanna keep this feeling. I'm there when you need me. Keep this feeling forever and evermore. Keep this feeling forever and evermore.
Alright, welcome to the action. Today is Thursday. We had our driver briefing, we had our team briefing, and right now it is to do the qualifying. Right now Q1, we're just gonna use the time to get kind of used to the car, but more importantly to bed in the brake pads, brake discs, a couple of other components like drive shafts, and not really push it, because as you might see, it's quite sunny, bright and hot. In the evening at 8 we have a second qualifying where the ambient temperatures will be much lower. There should be also less cars on track due to different reasons. So this is when we're gonna go for a full sand lap for actual qualifying lap time. Tomorrow on Friday there's also Q3, further opportunity to qualify. We're gonna skip that. The warm-up on Saturday, we're also gonna skip that. Last year we've done what, 7.5 hours of driving? We don't have experience running this particular car for 24 hours, so a lot of things can go wrong. Drive shafts are a weak point on this car, so avoid the curbs, don't go too crazy in the carousel. There's a lots of strategical things that you need to be cautious about. Let's get things started.
That's me down the main straight.
Like the moon follows the sunset. And no weather. I belong to you. I knew it from the first time. Don't the if I change for another. Don't know why. So I please you now. I give the silence.
Qualifying done, first driving done. I couldn't push anything because, well, it was also not the intention. The first lap, there was a big crash in front of me, so I kind of took it easy as well. The second lap, 2 code 60s, so not really exciting times. I think we're P3 right now. Someone set a faster time, but the conditions are already bad out there because it's almost no grip because of the heat, and on the weekend it's going to be hotter. But now we're going to get some coffee at our new coffee shop, Ristretto. So in case you've missed it, Ristretto is my new coffee bar that I initially built so my dear wife Maggie could run it, but she became pregnant and therefore someone else is running it now. But I'll be here, we'll be hosting lots of these things, meet and greets and lots of cool stuff, but most importantly, good coffee. We have cool coffee machines from La Marzocco. Our coffee is coming with multiple suppliers, some of them is even coming from Australia. And yeah, everything is done with passion. And good coffee is hard to find at the Nürburgring. If you've been here, you know what I'm talking about. So stop by here and power yourself up. now we are P3 after the first qualifying, but now the second qualifying starts where the temperatures get much better. That's why we are in shorts. I'm not allowed to drive in shorts, obviously, but Manny's gonna jump in the car, gonna do some driving.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully we're gonna, well, most likely we're gonna go faster because temperature for the engine is better and for the tires. But conditions equal for everyone, this means that the competition might be going faster as well. So good luck.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you. And yeah, you guys, actually, the other two guys behind the camera, Gio and Stan, are going now alongside the track to film the craziness.
Man, where even are we? Germany, hopefully.
Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just yeah, you always make me feel like yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just stop thinking about you.
Well, first of all, I'm happy that Gio is alive because he almost got taken out by Falcon Porsche. Everything for the right shot. Second of all, I'm also quite happy because now it seems like we have pole position because P1 by McLaren got cancelled and they also have 5 places grid penalty for violating code 60s and pit speed, so double speed violation, yeah. But on the bad note, something has happened to our car. Low fuel pressure. It could be that the car was underfueled, which shouldn't be, but mistakes happen. So, unfortunately, marshals towed the car back, or they towed it towards Flansgaren, and then took it off the track there. So now it's done. I was supposed to do night driving. Not gonna happen. In the race, it's gonna happen. But today, for me, that's it in terms of driving. Sad.
Also von Fahrerlager bis Pflanzgarten. Okay, ich komme.
So we are taking the fantastic Black Falcon shuttle to Flansgaren with a fuel canister because hopefully we can refuel the car there and still go for a lap, or at least bring the car back in one piece. Steve pushed the content button too hard, but at least this time he ran out of fuel. It's much better than getting disqualified last year. Fast forward to Flansgaren gravel car park. Why every year you need to push the content button?
I pressed the content button a bit too hard.
But-
Fuel pressure 0. Just to spice up the video a little bit, you know, bit of content. But
Oh, fireworks! Bing! So we just got green light from the race control that we're allowed to put the car back on the track. Hopefully, we have 8 minutes.
this is going to be the quickest lap I've ever done.
This guy, do you have a key? House key. Does anyone have a key? A house key? Shout out to this guy over there. He's helping us to refuel, to take the air out of the system, to take the vacuum out, so now we can put it completely full. I apologize if it smells of fuel.
Oh, it's all good. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you. The moment of truth. We need to close the road ourselves. We're back. The car is back. All is good. I think we are pole position with some action. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do any night driving, so that's sad. Hopefully, I'll get to do night driving in the actual race because, yeah, until it's there, nothing is certain. So it's going to be a tough one, but an interesting one. So I guess see you tomorrow.
You ticklies.
Here. Amazing. So now we have his hand and his foot, both the right ones. So let's get this right.
You look like you're from Birmingham.
It's good. Yes.
Don't kiss me, no.
Under the lights, we are transcending gravity, pulse the rhythm like stars. We're never ending. We burn so bright, baby. The town is getting closer. Come near before it's over. We shine like supernovas. Under the lights, we are transcending gravity, pulse the rhythm like stars. We're never ending. We burn so bright, baby. The town is getting
So
closer.
Friday night before the main race, and we have the official autograph session. So the whole pit lane is full of tables in front of pit boxes with all the drivers. We're getting to the end of all the things before the N24. So one last final thing when it comes to the fans interaction, and then tomorrow we're gonna go with the big thing, namely the driving. All right, here we are, Saturday, 21st of June, 2025. The day that 24 hours of Nürburgring of 2025 is going to start. Right now behind me, Steve is in the car. He will be doing the start, followed by Manuel, followed by me, and then Jimmy. We are P1. We have extremely tough competition that is very fast as well with their McLaren. It's going to be very interesting, but we all know that 24 hours is not about speed, it's about strategy and keeping your head, and in this year's edition, also your car cool. There are lots of things that we'll have to be doing differently. It's extremely hot. It's very hot for the car, for the tires, for the driver, and also for fuel consumption actually. It will depend whether we'll have an extra lap on a fuel tank or even extra pit stop, so we need to take it easy, but still go for it, especially after last year's result. I'm not nervous at all. Anyway, should we get to the grid and have a look what's happening there?
Yo, let's go.
This is what we go through for Misha's vlog.
Less than 2 hours into the race got red flagged. The reason for that is that all of a sudden there was no electricity in the GP track. This meant no refueling because all the fuel stations are here. More importantly, no communications with the drivers or, God forbid, with emergency services. Therefore, it got red flagged. We've been already probably 15 minutes into the red flag, so everyone came in. It's a bit loud, so turn away because Alessandro is cleaning the car right now. Our car is perfectly fine, but many others have, of course, some damage, some contacts, who knows what, change the brake pads, change the tires. So they are getting fair advantage, but also unfair advantage towards everyone who actually survived up until this point. Regardless, I'm kind of like, can I have finally N24 without the red flag? 2021, the first time I drove, red flagged for fog. Last year, we all know it, also red flag for fog. This year, red flag for electricity, and we don't know when we're gonna reopen, probably soon, but this is frustrating. And then the McLaren in our class, which is currently leading, is almost 30 seconds per lap faster than the average car in our class. They're almost doing GT3 speeds, so it's basically a GT3 and a half car. But yeah, we're having fun. Other than that, it's also extremely hot out there. Very little grip. The cars are also, all the cars are suffering. It's interesting. So let's see. Also, we have decided to actually restart the driver order. So Steve is going to get in the car again. We're going to do the start or restart. Manny gonna go then because he only done one lap after or before the red flag. And then it's me. And this means I'm gonna go and do my favorite activity at N24 after enjoying the ice cream probably. It's getting some physical therapy, some massage.
Of course.
Gio is the one needing the massage right now.
So I started the race, but I'm just about to start the race again.
As above, so below. I like to watch you closely. You're looking toward the stars for all the answers that you hold inside you. The cool moonlight takes us tonight. Let our souls collide. Fall into this moment with you when everything aligns. Come around the world with me. If only we could be so lucky. There is so much more that's out there for us to see.
Misha's out in the car, we're still second. Not dead.
I don't know if you've seen it, but that GT3 Aston. But otherwise, good fun. We're still P1, minus the McLaren that somehow ended up in our class. So technically P2. Midnight snack.
Finally, something cool happening in this race.
Yeah. Just woke up from my nap to something really beautiful. We have passed the P1 and became P1 ourselves. So previously a McLaren that was ahead of us and driving like 20 to sometimes even 30 seconds per lap faster dropped down in pace. Whether there's a reason for it, such as like dropping pace to save on fuel, because they were doing 1 to 2 laps less than us per stint, and therefore calculated with that they would waste additional 14.5 minutes at the end of the race on pit stops, or it was too obvious that they were going too fast and they had to change mapping, or to save the car. Whatever it is, we're now P1. It's getting much more interesting. I'm super excited that I cannot sleep even. That's our sister car in SP10 class, also going quite well. But regardless, I think I'm gonna go get changed because my next stint is in about 1.5 hour time. Sun is rising. We're leading. Yeah, now all of a sudden things start to make sense. Let's go, let's go. And a while later, I'm all geared up because in about 25 minutes I will be jumping in the car, so I need to be ready. Celebrated too soon on the previous update because the McLaren passed us, or according to the chat, dive bombed us. Regardless, they also done a pit stop So we are beyond them again. So probably now when Manuel comes in, they're gonna pass us. So let's see what happens. Good morning, quick update. I just done a double stint. Jimmy's going in right now. Man, that was insane because I was going into dawn, so from kind of darkness into sunlight. So these hours are super difficult because then you have such a bright sunlight that you get blinded by, or the apex, like the curbs and stuff, get absolutely illuminated that you do not see them. And that's when you also saw lots of crashes. Also fatigue starts kicking in for many drivers, including myself, of course. This was because of the closure of my last stint. We were leading 10 seconds ahead of McLaren before the pit. We'll see. It's gonna be tight, but we have, oh look, workout. 7 hours to go. So anything can happen. And I think we can, if we're lucky, catch up. I need a drink and a shower and a nap. Wouldn't be bad in an air-conditioned environment. I'm too old for this, man. I am super frustrated. The reason why Jimmy is there now after doing a double stint is because I have received a 45-second penalty for going 7 kilometers per hour over speed limit in code 60. The reason for that is that our car, or actually any BMW, ignores the speed limiter when you turn it on. Once the car goes downhill, it will just go over it. And we were going to Flanskaaren, there was another BMW ahead of us, I was just focusing on that. And all of a sudden I see like, oh, we're going faster than 60. Slow down to 40 to compensate for that, but yeah, it didn't work. So for doing 7 kilometers over speed limit, they given us 45-second penalty. With that and the previous 50 seconds penalty for too fast pit stop, the chances of getting P1 are shrinking further. We still have 4.5 hours to go. A lot of things can happen, but like I said, it really hurts. It's frustrating. Best and fastest GT4 of 22 hours of Nürburgring 2025. That's it. P2 in class, but the fastest GT4 car out there. So I believe we have won. And also considering the fact that 1/3 of the cars did not finish because they didn't survive, I think that the influencer BMW did the influencing bit. And now it's time to pick up our trophy from the world's best race on the world's best racetrack. Let's see how it looks like.
3, 2, 1, yeah!
Well, even though this is kind of anticlimactic, I'm not gonna ruin my mood because we're P2 again at the world's biggest race and best racetrack among the world's best drivers. So I think we've done what we needed to do. We've proven everything we needed to prove, and I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity to Bilstein and of course Black Falcon, Adenau, Falcon Tires and also Zimmermann Brakes for making all of this happen. And of course my lovely teammates Jimmy, Steve and Manny, and everyone else. And all of you who were going wild in the chat by supporting, cheering for us, and everything else. So thanks a lot, guys, and we're looking forward to our next adventure. We still have the rest of the NLS season. Let's see if we can be consistent there and finish P2 as well. But one of the most favorite and all-time world's most successful bodybuilders, Jay Cutler, finished 4 times second in a row from Ronnie Coleman before finally getting first place, and after that I believe 4 times first place. So on that note, that P1 is gonna come.